Hello and welcome back to Inside Quotes, the show where my brother and I rewatch, review, and relive the staples of our childhood. This is episode 143, and I'm your host Jeremy, and with me today is my older brother Jonathan. Jonathan, welcome back to the show.
Quack, quack, everybody. It's great to be back on the show. Jeremy, I am very excited about this episode because we have a special guest, and I don't want to make him wait any longer.
Yeah.
But first, let me read the intro that I wrote up. Okay. Our guest today is someone very familiar with the movie Toy Story. In the early 2010s, he, along with a group of his friends, produced a live-action remake of Toy Story, filmed shot for shot with real toys using home video equipment. The video was released online in 2013 and went viral, currently sitting at 64 million views as of today on the JP and Beyond YouTube channel. Since then, he's continued to make short films, occasional YouTube content, and we promise not to ask him if he's making Toy Story 2. Everybody, welcome to the show, Jonason Pauley. Welcome to Inside Quotes.
Thank you. That was a wonderful introduction. Everything is correct. Intros don't always get it correct.
Awesome. Well, Jonason, welcome to the show. And listeners, I'm just going to apologize. This might get confusing because we've got a Jonason and a Jonathan and a Jeremy, so we've got a lot of J names here, and it could get confusing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad. I mean, we've had a Jonathan on our podcast before, and I've said, so Jonathan, and then they both said yes.
Yes.
So, I mean, you guys might both.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, I in an apartment that I lived in once, there was Jonason, John, and Dylan. So we put both of the Johns in the same room.
That's the John's room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so today we are covering the 1995 movie Toy Story, Pixar's first film. Jonathan, wasn't this your first ever movie that you've seen in the theaters?
It was, yeah. We're going to have some questions to ask Jonason later about the first movie he has seen in theaters, but this is the first one I remember, and I don't really actually remember a lot of it. I actually just remember, like, the credits at the end. Sitting in the theater, watching the credits, and then, like, talking with the family afterwards. I would have been, like, 3 years old. Like, I was pretty young. So... But I do have a distinct memory of this being the first one I saw in theaters, and like,
wow,
I loved it.
That's really cool.
Maybe you fell asleep for the whole thing.
I must have, yeah. It was boring.
I was also 3, so we can figure out.
Okay.
All right. Just our ages, if you want to do math.
I was about -2.
Mm-hmm.
So
3's a better age to be when a movie comes out. 95 was a good year for movies. It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think 04 was a pretty good year.
06 is my go-to as well, but we could do that later. We can talk about the best year for movies. It's just downhill from the early 2000s.
2002, I gotta say. No.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that we live in a time that had some of the greatest movies of all time. In our childhood, at least.
Pretty lucky in that way, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just gonna mention, like, me and Jeremy were like preparing to like start covering the Toy Story movies, so I got on YouTube and I was, looking at behind the scenes info and that kind of behind the scenes documentaries, all that kinds of stuff, and your video like popped up, live action Toy Story, and I've seen it before. At least I've never really sat through and watched the whole thing, but I've seen it and I was like, wow, someone really just took the time to do this whole thing.
And it's
so
still
impressive.
Up. Right.
Yeah.
They did take it down, but it's back, and we're here. We're here to stay as far as
I did see the comments got turned off, but...
Yeah, it's made for kids. YouTube has changed a lot since 2013. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But...
Sure. So, but I clicked on it again and, like, actually, like, sat and watched the whole thing this past week, and I was like, man, this took some effort.
Dude, so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to stop watching Toy Story so I can watch that
on YouTube.
Don't
say that. That's exactly
no,
what
like I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Right.
Copyright.
It doesn't replace the movie.
I'm not canceling my Disney Plus because I need to see Toy Story 2 through 5.
Right.
But yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I went over to your YouTube channel, watched some of your other short films and stuff like that, and then I saw you were on another podcast, and I listened to your interview there, and I was like, okay, at least he does like podcasts, so maybe I'll just reach out and see, if he'll come on Inside Quotes, and you agreed, so appreciate you joining us,
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
There are a few of us Toy Story guys on YouTube. It's a whole niche, and I would like to say I was the first, but because when I started, no one else was doing this. In fact, when we were filming live action Toy Story, we had to explain to people what live action meant because that was not really a thing. And the remakes that Disney was doing, like they had only just done like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, and that was pretty much it. I mean, there was like old like 101 Dalmatians and stuff, but those were what we were comparing it to. Like it's like the cartoon, but in real life. Like we had to explain what that meant. Yeah. You don't have to do that now.
Yeah.
Did you start this trend? Disney
Are you to blame?
saw you, and they were like, "Wow, this makes a lot."
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people watch
viral.
this.
Let's make more of this.
A lot of people watch this, and also they didn't have to write a script. I think we should do this. I think that's what the
man. Yeah.
Walt.
And now they're
all
making
people,
movies. They're making live action remakes with 95% CGI. And
so
it's great.
It's mostly live action. Yeah.
Yeah.
And The Rock wanted to do it himself. It looked like so much fun that that Mr. Dwayne Johnson wanted to do it. And I don't know. I think that's a whole different conversation. That is way off topic. Let's not.
Yeah.
We could.
That's another podcast.
That's a different podcast.
All right.
That's another day.
Well, we'll have you on for the Moana remake Inside Quotes episode.
To be honest, I haven't watched. I used to work in a movie theater, so I watched all of them that came out between like 2014 and 2015. Like, so those 2 years, I watched like the Cinderella one, and Maleficent is like the Snow White attempt. Is that Snow White? It's Snow White. No,
I think
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Snow White was like last year. Yeah. So I watched a couple, but I have not kept up with them.
Yeah.
On purpose. I won't watch the Lilo and Stitch one because I love Lilo and Stitch, and I don't need another one.
I haven't seen it either. Jonathan did.
I actually thought Lilo and Stitch was one of the better ones because they like did more with it than just copied it.
Just copied.
But
well, see, that's the thing is, how can you win? You're either changed it too much or you didn't change it enough, and no matter what, someone's not going to be happy. So
yeah, for sure.
But with our movie, we changed it only in format, not in content. So
yeah.
Yeah, we got away with it. Also, it helped that we were kids. I would watch all of these movies if kids made them. I would go and watch all of them.
Yeah.
But grown-ups with money, yeah, of course you can make a movie. Like, whatever. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry. So.
Here's a thought.
You
go ahead.
I was going to say, you sparked a memory, though, like, just how YouTube has changed. And, like, you were the first to, like, do something like this. But I do see you've got that Raiders poster behind you. So were you inspired by the Raiders of the Lost Ark? Kids remake in the 80s?
Oh, yeah. I own it on DVD, in fact, because that's the only way to watch
that remake?
It. That remake. It's right here. They and
I've seen the documentary about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never watched like the actual.
Because to watch the movie, you have to buy it. Which but it was only a few months ago. I was emailing with this guy because I was like, "Hey, I just watched this again and I love it, so thank you." But I was inspired by that a little bit, but I had not seen it at that time.
Gotcha.
But in my mind, I just kept saying like, "Look, kids did Raiders. Like, if kids can do Raiders, then like ours takes place in a bedroom. We don't have to go to Egypt or anywhere. So like, I think we'll be okay. We could do this." So Toy Story was, for the most part. The first Toy Stories is really only two main locations. It's Andy's room and Sid's room, and then there's little side scenes at different places. So it's pretty confined. So
and you had
really
access.
helped.
You had access to the principal cast too. I mean, like
at any time, and they never complained. They didn't
Never
even
went on
need
strike.
lunch. Yeah, no, they did not.
Yeah, that's
go on
great.
strike.
Didn't you ended up burning one of those, right? The Woody doll?
Woody, do you want to see him? He's up here. If you
I
want.
do. I would love to see Woody.
Of course,
The star of the
a
show.
podcast is a very visual medium, right? It should bring out toys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those
hold
who are listening right now, just switch over to YouTube right now. Just for this moment, but then once you're done for this moment, switch back to Spotify. So, there we go.
on.
All
So he's supposed to be burned for the scene with Sid using a magnifying glass and burning his head.
Okay.
And so I just went ahead and did that. I don't know if you can see it if you get the right light. See his forehead right between his eyes?
I see it there.
Yep.
I got real nervous and stopped because I didn't actually want a hole in it. But yeah, we needed it for the shot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
that was basically if the toys did it in the movie, we wanted to do it for real.
For sure.
In our
Yeah.
own
I really
movie.
respect that you kind of channeled your inner Sid to get
Yeah.
this movie done.
Uh-huh. Well, so making I guess the most Sid-like things would be I'm going to Goodwill and I bought like some baby dolls and random things for parts. And I remember this old lady, like I'm checking out and she's like, oh, some little girl's really going to like this. And I said,
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, that little girl is
on
me.
YouTube.
Is me and I'm going to destroy it. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Jared, did you know about that Raiders remake? Have you heard about that?
I
or-
had no idea.
Okay, there was a
Yeah,
documentary about it. It used to be on Netflix. I'm not sure if it still is, but it took them something like 7 years, and our Toy Story movie took 2 years. There's also another couple of kids. If you have another couple of hours to watch a remake, they did. Brothers did Toy Story 3. And that was also a 7-year project. I think they started around the same time that ours was coming out. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
fast forward another 7 years, and now we have Toy Story 3. But they took longer because they were doing stop motion for all of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And 3 is a very world-scoping movie where we can talk about it maybe later as we get into the actual Toy Story discussion. But the shots in Toy Story are pretty easy to replicate because they were also learning. Like they were figuring out how computer animation could work.
Yeah.
So it was shot pretty simply. Like there are not that many shots that actually move. So you just set up a tripod and there you go. You don't even need someone behind the camera.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but that makes sense.
But 3, oh boy, the camera's like flying around.
Yeah, they're just showing off.
Yeah, yeah. So
Had to buy a daycare.
I don't know what they did. You can have them on later if you want to try.
Okay.
Okay.
Send the email.
Okay, well, before we go any further, we, as a guest on Inside Quotes, we have some questions we'd like to ask you just to get to know you and get to know your movie preferences and things like that.
All right.
So, there's no wrong answers here. There's
Can't
you
be
know,
right. There's
it's
definitely
well, we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll just
But
kick
we-
you out immediately if you say the wrong thing. That's all.
Okay, it's like that show where they dropped the floor out from under you. I want to do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually went ahead and found your house and found your studio and created a trapdoor without you knowing. So just
That's pretty impressive, actually.
We're
oh,
very
I should have
thorough.
told him that. Element of surprise.
Yeah. Well, now you can't use it.
So,
Okay.
the first question we wanted to ask was, what was the first movie you saw in theaters? If you can remember.
Well, do I have to remember it? Because I don't. But
well, okay.
But
Most
I know
people
what it
give
was.
2 answers.
Okay, 2 answers.
The one that they remember and the one that they actually saw.
Okay. The one that I don't remember, I went to Jurassic Park, but I was probably 3 or 4 months old, and I was
Wow.
asleep, so I
Okay.
don't remember. Loud,
Yeah.
scary
Probably for the
noises.
best.
Yeah, loud,
Yeah.
scary noises helped me to sleep when I was a baby. So I don't remember that one, but I think maybe one of the earlier ones I remember is maybe Tarzan. I remember going to see Tarzan and being like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. obviously I was wrong, but there was a Toy Story 2 trailer that happened before the movie, and I didn't know there was going to be a 2, so that blew my mind. And I got home and I ran across the street to tell my neighbor, and he's like, "Yeah, I watched it online already." I'm like, You watched what online? On where? So I was like, "Yeah."
Online in '98.
How old was this kid?
My neighbor was a few years older than me, so he's probably 10 or 11.
I didn't even know online existed in 1998.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, it was, I don't know. Maybe he just knew about it and he didn't watch it, because I don't know how good a video would have been. But
probably
on the internet. But
I mean, didn't it take like 2 years to render that movie?
Something like that. I don't know. I know the episode 1 Star Wars trailer was like the first one to go online, and it like broke the internet.
Yeah, people talked about like having to let it download overnight and hope that no one called them because they had the dial-up internet, and that would just like
so
that
I
would
don't
just
know.
mess up
Maybe
their progress.
that could have been a false memory that he just told me he knew about it already because he saw the internet, and I was like, I thought I had a really exciting news for you, but it was not news. So yeah, probably Tarzan, or probably like Barney or Thomas the Train or something that was actually age appropriate.
The classics.
Yeah. I was very big about going to the movie theaters. Why did I say was? I am very big about getting to the theaters.
Yeah.
So
Even back then.
Yeah. I do.
You knew you were going to work there one day.
Yeah. Well, no, I knew that if I worked hard all day long, then maybe my dad would go for it because he also likes going. But I needed to do the work first. Put in the work first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, question number 2. Once you're at the theater, if money is no object, what kind of food or candy are you buying from the concession stand?
Well, I lived on popcorn for those years that I worked there, and depending on the theater, popcorn for sure. But
we need to dive into that. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I also worked at a movie theater.
Yeah.
We do. Well, we both grew up in Tampa, Florida, so we had Regal, and we also had AMC. I don't know if there's
AMC popcorn, at least over here, is trash. I would not. I don't even. If we have to go to AMC for some reason, I skip it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think I'm with you on that.
Okay, good.
Because I think Regal has pretty good popcorn.
Regal.
However,
I can't really. We only have one in our whole state, and
sometimes they're hit or miss.
Yeah.
So the ones in Bowling Green are horrible, but they have a couple in Nashville that are great.
That's good.
But yeah.
So that, and then I guess my other choice would be like Red Vines, because that would be like splurging a little. Yeah.
All right.
I
There's
don't
no
do
splurging.
that. I don't do that. But
money's no object in this world, you know.
Yeah.
Well, in the world it is, but inside quotes.
Inside quotes.
Reverse.
So you can get me Red Vines, is what you're saying?
Yeah. They're digital, but you know.
All right.
Question 3. What's the craziest snack you've ever snuck into the theater? This is the world where money is an object, and so you're sneaking food in.
This is the real world. In the real world, where did I sneak in? Well, maybe about was it like a month ago? We went to see Mario, and we brought like a bunch of cheeseburgers. But
a bunch of cheeseburgers,
like for everyone.
Yeah.
But the one that comes to mind first is while I was working at the theater, because I wasn't about to, pay for food there. We brought in an entire pizza, but we folded it and then tinfoil, and then just in my wife's purse. And I think the pro tip would be pick a louder movie, because we watched it was Transcendence with Johnny Depp uploading his brain into a computer, and I was like, this will be fine. But it was a very quiet movie, so the tinfoil was we had to wait. Someone's talking to try and open it up. We were kind of on edge there, but
this guy's a seasoned veteran.
Yeah.
So there you go.
You know what you're doing.
Full pizza.
I think one of mine was a Chipotle burrito, and I think that's the perfect thing because it's handheld. It's only messy if you unwrap it, but you can unwrap it a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
However, that foil is pretty silent. However,
Yes.
the chips, the bags that the chips come in, are the loudest paper
What are you
bags
doing
I've
getting
ever
chips,
heard.
man? You can't do chips.
We brought a
guess it
whole
just
bag
came
of
with
chips
me.
and salsa
Okay.
one time too. So
Oh,
The salsa too.
we at this point we just try and get away with as much as we can.
yeah. Okay. Question number 4: what movie, in your opinion, is totally overrated?
I was thinking about this, and I don't know if it is anymore. I think the world realized what they were doing, but the James Cameron's Avatar, the first one, was like, I was in high school, and everybody was losing their minds about this movie. And I'm like, it was a little long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, what was good about it? Like, it was visually, like, it was 3D. It was like coming at me with the bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
All the colors.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so colorful. All right.
Yeah.
It was cool, but
Okay.
overrated in my book. But Mr. Cameron, if you ever need work in a movie, I completely.
He will dye
was
his
cool
skin
with that.
blue.
You'll
I
backtrack
changed my mind.
immediately.
Yeah. Actually, I know someone who worked on the other two as like a digital guy. Like, he's one of those. There's a big team of those.
Yeah.
But it's like groundbreaking. But like, did we need to break that ground? I don't know. So.
Yeah, those are like one-time watches for me. And I think after this last one that came out, I think I'm done. Like, it's just, it was hard to sit through. Very long.
Are
He
they
kept on
done, though?
promising.
Are they
I
done?
don't
No, I
know.
think there's 2 more coming.
Oh, of course.
And he kept on saying, "Oh, the technology isn't here yet." But you don't
Yeah.
need 10 years to make another movie. You just made that movie, you know?
Well, you know what's funny? Like, we were like booking tickets for Disneyland or Disney World or something like that, and because they built Avatar Land, like, it was just like a random pop up that was like, "Hey, do you care about Avatar?" Like, that was the quick survey. Do you care about Avatar? It's like, it's a little too late. You already built the trees. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe they're trying to expand.
Now,
Yeah.
I just went to Animal Kingdom and the Avatar Land there this past, a couple months ago, and that was pretty cool, I will say.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
yeah,
Well,
I heard it's very cool.
All right.
Yep.
Next question. Oh, Jeremy, do you got something?
Oh, I was just going to add on to that. I was like, I think that's one of my favorite rides ever,
Oh, cool.
period. I think it was so immersive. And I don't even like the movies like that.
Oh, sure. But being immersed in them is cool. I
Yeah.
heard good things, but I did not make it over there. I think it was.
It's
when
in
did that
Animal
get built?
Kingdom, so it's kind
When
of
did
hard to
it
get
get
to.
built, though?
I think like 2018, 2017 maybe.
Okay.
So,
I was there for the Toy Story Land opening, and I did not get to do it, but I don't remember if that's because it didn't exist or because I didn't have time.
probably not. I mean, I feel like Animal Kingdom's like the last one people go to.
That Everest ride's really cool, though.
Yeah?
That was probably one of
Yeah,
my
that was
favorites.
pretty neat.
Well, the next question I was going to ask is, if you had a job in the movie world, what would you pick? But I feel like I know the answer since you're someone who makes short films and things of that nature. But what would you pick?
Yeah. Well, I'm not in the world of movies, but I
Sure,
am
yeah.
making one. Or I'm trying to. It's we haven't shot it yet, but my favorite role is writing and directing. I also enjoy editing, but I could give that up. If someone else wants to do it, I could be like, yeah, okay. But I really like just picking, like, I like doing the story concept stuff and making up the jokes and coming up with the characters, and but I also like being there in person and just putting pieces together and seeing it come together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like directing the most, and writing is more fun with other people, but I spent the last 2 years writing a feature on my own, and that wasn't quite as fun. The times that were fun was bringing it to people and saying, all right, help me figure out what's next. And like, I think I'd do well in a writer's room, like a TV writer's room kind of situation.
Yeah.
Or with some kind of writing partner. I think I have, in the past with short films and things, done better than just sitting by myself.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's my answer. Writing and directing.
Yeah, makes sense.
I maybe you've done a lot of episodes. I don't know if you've answered the question about yourselves, but maybe a fast version.
I know I'm not a writer, but I love to act. So I would be on the other end of the screen.
Okay.
Camera.
Okay. Yeah.
I think. Or see, I'm not qualified for this at all, but I think the music I'm not qualified for any of this, honestly. But
you could be an actor.
Yeah, extra is okay. Yeah. But a composer would be so cool, or anything sound design related is really fun.
Yeah.
But
Sound design would be cool. Yeah. I think I gravitate to the writing side. I think, but I'm not like a writer or anything, but I feel like that's something I'm like one of the first things I look at, like when a new movie's coming out, besides like the director, he's usually, top of the list, but I'm like, okay, who's writing it? Because I feel like that's just like the core of it. It needs to be good. So I feel like I'm always most interested in that. And then I like the music. So I think like either music or writing, somewhere in there is something that I like.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about it at least a little bit before in other episodes. What I do like about movies just in general is it's like a combination or collaboration of like all the arts, just like the visual arts, the writing side, the storytelling, the music, the sound, and just like having something that all comes together and works is like magic, so
yeah,
that's what I love.
Me too. And like there's a spot for everybody. Like my buddy did a lot of short films and things, and he's like, I don't really want to do that anymore. He's an accountant. It's like, guess what we need? It's like, we need an accountant. So
we
like,
need more of those. That's what I do.
There really is a spot for everybody in movies. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get some of these movie accounting jobs, but I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like it's kind of shady. They make all this money, and then they're like, we still haven't made a profit,
Yeah, no, I think that's real. I think we're going to not make a profit for a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I had one final question here. What movie did your family rewatch the most together?
Yeah.
Or that you remember watching the most as a kid?
Right. Well, there's kind of like seasons of movies for us. And I don't know that my whole family watched the same types of things over and over, but Nacho Libre is one that once that was out. But I was what, like 13 or 12 when that came out, and so
perfect target demographic.
Oh yeah, I was exactly the right age for that. And then, but then like before that, there was like as a kid, I remember watching Disney animated Peter Pan a lot, and obviously Toy Story. That's, all of them really. All of them for me was 1 and 2 until I was exactly the right age for Toy Story 3. I was going into my senior year in high school when Toy Story 3 came out.
Yeah.
So again, exactly the right audience for that.
Yeah, that's what I always said too. We're about the same age because it was like the first movie I ever saw in theater that I remember seeing anyway. And then it came out, Toy Story 3 came out the year I graduated high school. So it was like I was going off to college, Andy was going off to college. So it was just like, this movie was made for me, That's just how I felt.
I'm pretty sure you brought your Woody doll to college, right?
Oh,
your Burger King Woody doll?
I wasn't getting rid of this, Like, I still got him.
Hey, that's the same one that we used in our movie as a stunt double.
Oh, okay.
When we needed to throw him around.
Yeah.
And that's the one.
Perfect.
His hat stays on no matter what. That's and he's a little bit smaller. So we had stunt Woody that was a little smaller, stunt Buzz that was a little smaller. So every once in a while we needed that, and we had a smaller RC that could actually drive. So for some of the shots in the chase scene at the end, it's those slightly tinier guys. Like with the dog coming after him, it looks way better that he's like towering over them. So yeah, depending on the shot.
Let me tell you, man, the casting for that dog was great. When I saw that the first time, I was just like, that looks like just came out of the movie. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen a dog like that exact breed of dog in real life before.
Yeah, so he's a bull terrier. That was one of the things I said, like, to my buddy Jesse, who is co-directing and producing with me, is like, you can figure out the dog. I got other things. And he and his Craigslist. Yeah. And they came to us and said, hey, we want to be in a movie. He has a trainer. Does that work? We went over to their house to meet them and meet the dog and everything. And they were very professional with us high school kids. And like, they had a list of concerns and questions.
Like, sure. They're like, movie.
Yes, so they watched Toy Story. So they explained, like we explained, it's shot for shot, so everything that happens. And so they did their homework and watched the real Toy Story and had questions about, so he's going to run out into the street. And like, no. Like, see this shot? So that's a green screen here. He's going to run here. And then it cuts. And then, like, he's not going to run in front of cars. There'll be two separate things and we'll cut them, like, merge them together. So, on the spot, it was, like, coming up with answers. Like, is Buzz really going to how is he going to grab his eyelids and stretch them out? Like, well, he'll just land on his face.
It'd be great if we could, but...
I think he's just going to, like, land on his face. So, yeah, the dog did really great, and it's because he had a trainer and because he had his own toy that he was very excited about. So anytime he was, like, about to eat our cast, they would just squeak the toy and he would change directions and go over there. So
yeah, wow.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So people say, like, don't work with animals or kids, and that's actually probably been the easiest thing for us, is working with animals and kids. Working with, like, trying to get this movie made right now, it's like I'm working with government agencies and like SAG. No, I'd rather talk with kids and dogs.
Yeah. They're all in.
Yeah. Non-union, you know.
Yeah, non-union dogs. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I was going to ask, I mean, so you mentioned going to Goodwill and getting toys and things like that. How many of the toys did you already have from your, like, personal collection versus, like, did you go shopping and try and fill the void, or how did that happen?
Yeah, it was both.
Yeah.
That year that we started filming was when Toy Story 3 was out in theaters.
Okay.
So there was a good almost 10 years or so in between 2 and 3 where you couldn't buy Toy Story stuff anywhere, except maybe eBay. And so, but then the third one came out and they released a new line that was like, this is the one, guys. It's so much like the movie, you wouldn't believe it. And
the big one.
They were very good. There's the first quote. Do you have a tally marker?
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
And they were really good. Like, I was very impressed. Like, I have behind me is that's my old Woody from when I was a young child, and then the one that was in the movie was like you buy him new, and he's a little more skinny and floppy, and his head sculpt is different. So, like, they were much better. Now there are YouTube channels, friends of mine, dedicated to getting them more movie accurate. But for us in 2010 and 11, it was like, this is great. Like, we can make a movie now. And actually, that's how it started. Was Jesse's brother Michael gave me, because he was also trying to collect them just for his own self. And he's like, I found a better bucket of soldiers, so you can have my other one. And I was like, this is cool. We should do the scene where they're like, we just stop motion them hopping out, and then we ended up talking over lunch and was like, we can't really choose which scene we would want to do. We should just do all of it. So, the toys, I had a lot of them, mostly the main characters I just had for myself. And it was that time where I could drive now, so I'm just going to drive myself to the store and buy toys.
Yeah.
But there were certainly a few that I was like, I don't have this, but guess what? It's on sale now, so I'll just go buy them. I'm looking around to see who's here. Rex is back here.
Oh, nice.
He is like smaller, but he doesn't have to like do anything. I didn't want him to talk or anything. I just wanted him to be close to the right size. So, so that's what we did. We filled in the gaps. And for the toys that didn't exist, it was a lot of going to Goodwill and finding the closest thing we could find, and or finding things and then altering them. Like there's the little egg guys, the troikas that go inside, nesting doll toy. And so it's just, I'll find a lot of Easter eggs and paint them. Like there was a lot of craftiness going on for this movie.
Yeah.
I would say so, man.
Yeah. Jeremy recently went back home to Florida, and I was like, go look for some of my Toy Story toys. And so he brought back some of
I guess we're doing show and tell, right?
Yeah, this is show and tell.
I'm so sorry, guys. That's just what happens when I'm on.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
No, we brought these back.
This is obviously you've seen Woody. This is I got this one here. This one
for all of you people that are just listening, he's holding a small, scrawny-looking Woody that came from a Burger King.
Yes,
Burger King circa 1995 era.
Yeah,
just look it up on eBay.
This is my broken Buzz Lightyear. That the helmet is gone and the head has been like glued back in there.
Oh yeah,
and the wings don't pop out anymore. But you know,
those
I
are
can't
the
get rid
first
of
to
them.
go usually.
You know, yeah. So
does he talk?
Buzz. Probably not anymore.
No, just batteries. You'd be surprised. The stuff would work. Just fresh batteries.
Actually, before we came on, I actually took the batteries out of this Woody doll.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I didn't have any that I could replace it. But
That's a shame.
I was happy that they weren't all corroded and stuff. So
yeah.
You'd think they would like show Andy replacing the batteries in Woody. You know,
that'd be so boring, man.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's like you never show that people go to the bathroom.
You never show people like order food and then eat it and then pay either. So
it's too real.
Not important to the plot.
Much,
It's not going to be in the movie.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of what we had were just like Burger King
The Burger
toys
King
and
toys.
stuff.
I got
so
Scud
this one
somewhere.
here.
He's back here too.
I know I had we had an RC car that was like a full size one, but we couldn't find that one.
I could not find that one, and I could not find the ham toy.
Oh yeah,
with the little, not the real piggy bank, but like it pushed up, and then you can like grab the coin halfway. That was like a game I played. I was like, I have to hold it by the coin only. I don't know.
The fun stuff.
I think that was a Burger King.
The thing is with this movie, like, there's so many toys that came out, and for the most part, I think the kids just wanted what was on the movie. Like, why are we making these weird things? Just give us what was in the movie.
Yeah.
So
this wasn't in the movie, but it was some kind of like keychain game, Buzz Lightyear game, and I used to play this a lot. I could not get the screws off the back of this, so I don't know.
We just saw a picture of you at church, and you had that as a keychain on your belt loop. It was so funny.
Playing a game instead of listening.
Probably. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go right now. I have it back on my set, as you can see. My original, I don't know, it's not original. It's Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, yeah.
And it is called the Silly Suitcase Edition.
Oh, wow.
I think it's probably like a 02, maybe. I don't know. I got it for Christmas one year.
All right.
There's probably something not Mr. Potato
hiding
Head.
some stash of stuff in there. Well, okay, last one, because I don't want this could literally go all night.
It could, yeah.
But I'll show you my potato.
Okay. I don't even know if I have the original pieces.
Was that like Billy Bob teeth?
Me?
Yeah, I couldn't
No,
tell.
it was a little mustache.
Oh, okay.
He's up there, but most of his pieces are there. But this was from
Official.
For those of you that are only listening, I'm holding a box that has got Potato Head on it. It says Toy Story all over it, and it's got a sticker from Toys R Us, $9.99. Still there. So
wow,
this
cool.
was the
Inflation.
one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Okay, so the original. Wait, I don't think he had orange ears, right? And I don't
in
have
the movie.
hat.
In the movie, he has pink ears and an orange
Pink ears.
nose.
Got it.
The nose that matches those ears is the one. But
Okay.
This podcast is about movies, right? Not toys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
good.
I just figured I'd set it up perfectly.
You did.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this back.
You could just let him keep playing if you want.
Yeah.
It looks so bad right there.
That he's just sitting.
Oh, what is it? He's got to show you this.
Dude, okay. So, my mother-in-law and father-in-law got this Lego set for me for Christmas, and I waited to build it until yesterday.
Aw.
But it is so cool.
He is.
And
for those of you who are only listening to this,
he's doing a better job than we are.
He's describing
you can hear
a lamp Lego, for the Pixar Luxo lamp, and he's sitting on a ball, and
the ball comes off.
He can move, and it's got these little neat things inside. My some good friends.
Oh, you have this one?
Some good friends bought me that for Christmas as well,
Dude,
and
cool.
And it's great.
It's so cool.
There's these little hidden things inside the ball.
So this is supposed to be Woody and Buzz. And then this one is
Remy and Linguini.
Remy and Linguini. I don't know why they didn't put the.
I like that he's only one brick. It's basically just thin bricks stacked up with the right colors to guess which characters it is. It's pretty cool.
There's like
it's a good thing.
Incredibles stuff too, but yeah, it's
the
really
Pizza
fun.
Planet truck is hidden in there, but maybe you'll just have to buy. This is not an ad for Lego, but there's a lot of fun stuff. Surprises inside this lamp.
Yeah.
It's inside the bulb. It was actually one of the more fun things to build because of all these Easter eggs, and it's so perfect.
yeah, and that he moves pretty much right.
Yeah, and there's also
I wish there was a
kit
modification to make him be a lamp, but hey,
there is.
I'm
I was
sure
just about to say
somebody's
that.
done this. Somebody's done this.
It's like $20 on Amazon or something, but you can get a real LED lamp for it. Great, now I don't have to put it back. I don't know how to put it back together.
Yeah, if you can dream it, you can do it with the internet. Anything you want, just
one click.
One click. Somebody's done it already, and you can just do it. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
Not every movie has been remade yet.
I was curious, when you were editing the live-action Toy Story, what program did you use?
I used an old, outdated Adobe Premiere on my family's PC, and I destroyed that PC. It perished. It died, and and then I switched to my parents got me a MacBook, and I finished it on that. But it was, I think, Premiere 6 for those of you who know.
Wow.
And I've used Premiere and I've used Final Cut, and there's good things about each thing, but basically in editing, I had just ripped the real movie from a DVD and then put it down in one track, and then whenever we filmed a new scene, I would just clip that out and cover up the real movie.
Yeah.
For the most part, that was happening. There's obviously parts where if humans are talking, then I would record their actual voice.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry to the voice actors of the human characters; they didn't get to be in it. But we figured we can't replace who does a good Wallace Shawn impression? Nobody. So we can't do this.
Jeremy hit him with it. No.
My impression is just inconceivable.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong movie.
You're right.
Same
You're
actor.
Right.
Yeah.
I did have a Bible professor at our Bible college that we went to who sounded exactly like him, and I could not pay attention as well as I should have because of that.
Pay attention better because of that.
Yeah. I was just checking my water bottle to see if he was poisoning it,
Uh-huh.
Too many Princess Bride references here. All right.
That's right.
All right. I did have just a couple other questions, and then we can actually get into the Toy Story proper here. But so I know, eventually you decide you finish the movie, you're probably glad to be done, and you decided to upload to YouTube. What was that decision to do that? What
Sure.
made you decide to upload that?
Yeah. Well, the goal the whole time was like, where should this go? Like, it belongs to Pixar. We know we're stealing it. Like, we should just give it back to Pixar. We tried to it was like, we got Twitter. We can just tweet everybody that works there. So it was like looking at credits and tweeting at people, and nobody responded to anything. They can't accept outside submissions and yada yada.
Yeah.
Which is this is not a submission. This is a remake. So we just flew there to Pixar Studios in San Francisco uninvited, and we passed out DVDs as people were coming in. Most people ignored us, but a few people stopped. A few people stopped and chatted with us and took one, but for the most part, and it was just DVDs I burned off of my laptop. And I had written my email address on there so that hey, just email me and we can talk. The goal in my heart was this is a bonus DVD thing. This is extras for somebody that loves the movie and wants to see it again a different way. YouTube wasn't really in the picture in my mind. But after nothing happened for a few months, we just decided, let's just put it up, and if they take it down, then that's the worst thing that would happen. And the worst thing did not happen. It was probably the opposite, where every day it got 1 million views since the day it was uploaded for over a week. Wow. And then they reached out with the email that we gave, and the president of Pixar invited us to come back, but invited, and we get to go in, and I was like, well, this time can I bring more people? And it was a big deal.
He was like, aren't you guys the 2 guys that we kicked out for passing out DVDs in front of our studio?
No, we weren't kicked out. They just told us where to stand. They said, you can stand on the other side of this sidewalk. And I said, great.
Y'all can go to Nickelodeon Studios.
Yeah.
No. Dude, I respect that hustle. That is really impressive. I mean, obviously the movie is.
Thanks.
But...
So it was on YouTube, and it got a lot of attention right away, which I was not really prepared for. I could have probably delegated it better, answering random emails and things for weeks. It was on the front page of YouTube, was kind of a highlight. Yeah. And local news stuff we got to do was a highlight. And then it kind of went from there. And there was back then, as you mentioned already, there were comments, people could comment, and it was all nice. There was nothing bad or mean. I remember some people saying that looks like it was filmed on a potato. It's of course the bad ones.
That was the point.
I was like, no, that was just the best we could do, and so I bought a new camera for short films and stuff. But yeah, it was all pretty quick.
Yeah, I saw that you did eventually get invited to Pixar proper, right?
Yes,
and
actually invited. Yeah.
So you got to tour the studio and stuff.
Yes.
So me and Jeremy, I mean, we're big fans of DVD extras. So So we've seen Pixar from all the behind the scenes stuff, and there's one in particular on the Finding Nemo DVD.
That's the one. And
that's the one.
See, nobody wanted to work at Pixar or anything until they watched the Nemo DVD, and now it's everybody wants to work there, and it's oh, there goes my chances. It's the entire world wants to work there that watched this. Nemo. It's the Nemo DVD. Yeah, he roller skates around. The voice actor of Nemo.
Yeah, he's got He's got
Heelys.
Heelys.
And he just Yep.
Well, there's one part of that me and Jeremy have just remembered, and is that there's a scene when they feed him chocolate chip cookies, and they look like the best chocolate chip cookies. And would you believe it? I've got a screenshot of it right here. And so I need to ask, did you get to try the chocolate chip cookies at Pixar? Yes. Are they as good as they look?
For those who are just listening to this and not watching, there's a voice actor of Finding Nemo. And he's got so much chocolate on his face, and a bowl cut. I I might have had a chocolate chip cookie, but it was so forgettable that I don't remember. We had lunch.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, we just had lunch. I think I got pasta. I don't remember. And that's so during our pretty fast tour. It was only a few hours. We did not. They showed us all the like main rooms of each place, and we went into their screening room, and it was I remember it was like the day Monsters University trailer dropped, and I was like, I'm not going to watch it until we get there. They gotta show us, right?
Oh, cool.
They did not. They did not show us. They showed us other stuff that I'd seen already, but it was really, really cool, like to be able to see the different buildings. But there was definitely a time when like we're walking down the hall and I recognized one of the nameplates, so I just like stopped really fast to like try to peek in and see.
Yeah.
And that made the tour guide a little nervous. He lost us for a second.
Oh no!
He's like, oh no, yeah. Keep moving. Like, I just want to. But we like they weren't telling us to leave, so we're just like we're gonna just like lounge here for a bit.
Yeah.
And so we waited around long enough to see Pete Docter walk by, and I was like, I'm gonna go catch him. Director of Up and Monsters Inc. And it's like we talked to him. He signed my laser disc behind me back there. During during the lunch, Ed Catmull was the president of Pixar at that time. He came down and talked to us for a good 10-15 minutes, and just like, what are you going to school for? What, like, you know, we saw your thing. It was great. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we met. So like just hanging out and milling around. Our tour guide was like, I'll just like do a little email, and like anybody that is around that has been here since Toy Story, like try to get them to come. Yeah. And I remember the one that stands out in my mind. His name is Tom Porter. He also signed my Laserdisc. He was like, I did lighting at Pizza Planet. It's like it's not like that crazy. I was like, no, that's really cool. Later on, I get home and I look it up, and no, he invented lighting for 3D animation, and like it didn't exist before he did it.
My God.
Wow, yeah.
And like shading and lighting and stuff. So like that's the thing with Toy Story, the real Toy Story. It's like it was a world-changing, like filmmaking-changing movie. And so it's not just that it's like I wouldn't change a thing about it, and we could have and we didn't. It's also like broke so much ground. We were talking about Avatar. It's like, well, it actually Toy Story really did break ground in a lot of ways. If it wasn't the first one might have been like Shrek or something, and then I don't know. Like, it still would have happened, but would people have... It's kind of like stop motion. Like, Tim Burton did it so good, so, like, I guess stop motion's just for creepy movies.
Yes.
So, like no, like, it's not the case. You could do...
Or British chickens.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the things that, obviously, like, I like Toy Story for all different aspects of it, but it's like a historical movie, like similar to like a Snow White that Walt Disney did. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a little sad that it took you over 100 episodes to get to it on a staples of your childhood podcast.
So
where you,
here we go. Okay,
it's
so
not your favorite. It's fine. It's okay.
No.
You don't have to love it. Okay.
I look, we realize we're not the best podcasters, and there was some movies we just like, let's just wait a while before we cover some. And this was one we wanted to wait on.
Okay.
Also, well, I don't know, we've covered Pixar movies very randomly. We haven't known how to attack it, you know. Should we go through all of them in order or what? So
but then you just turn into a Pixar podcast, and then you don't you don't limit yourself.
Sprinkle in here and there.
I get it.
Save the best for last, even though we're nowhere near finishing.
You're not going to finish this. That's good. Well,
yeah, I feel like we'll be here 30 years from now, hopefully.
Good. Yeah.
Based on the amount of movies we ended
it won't
up
be
watching.
it won't be a video podcast at that time. It'll be VR. You're sitting on the couch with you guys.
Direct download to the brain.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, with that, I guess we should put Toy Story to the test. What do you say? Should we give the old IQ test?
I'm ready.
We shall.
All right.
We shall.
All right.
All right, well, let's dive into this IQ test. So, if you're not familiar already, listeners, this is our third time doing this. So, we have a test for our movies that meets our IQ standards, and we have a series of binary and quantitative tests to help categorize these movies as staples, STAPLIEST, or plain quacks. And
is that what Quack is from? Can I interrupt you and ask what that is?
I meant to explain that. Okay, so
we should give him a lowdown of the whole show.
No.
Inside quotes.
I was like, I know this is a tagline. I just don't understand that one.
It really just started. We covered the Mighty Ducks movies. Have you seen those?
I know enough about them, but I don't think I watched through the beginning to end. So I'm so sorry.
We're big fans, and we this was early on in the podcast, so I just kind of started with those episodes. Like that was my greeting, like quack quack. This is what we're covering, and then it just kind and
That's good. Yeah.
Everyone asks, what is that? What does that mean?
It makes less sense with every episode away from
it
from
really
does.
does.
But good. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
We also called this show Inside Quotes because all of mine and Jonathan's inside jokes pretty much are movie quotes. So
yeah, you know what? I think that's just millennial slang is just movie quotes.
Pretty
There's
much,
no such slang. This slang is not a thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Man. All right, well.
Anyway,
let's get back into this IQ test.
yes, sorry.
Movies that have 7 points or higher are a staple. 10 and above is STAPLIEST, and anything below 7, so 1 through 6, means that movie's a quack. So it's still good. We just don't need to watch it all the time, So we're aiming for STAPLIEST.
Okay.
So
and it's my job to convince you.
We'll all three go through these together,
all right.
and it'll be fairly simple.
Great.
We have a total of 10 tests in the following categories: quotable quotes, magnificent music, the character test, the rewatchable review factor, the sensational set design test, the proprietary props test, the fantastic foods and where to find them test, the cinematography / animation, depending on the movie, test, and the cool costumes test, and the last one, cool credits test. And I will go over those as we go on with each thing. So let's go ahead and start off with my favorite one, the quotable quotes test, worth a total of 2 points. The criteria is they must have at least 5 quotes that we can come up with for the 1 point, and then 10 without any help to get the full 2 points. I feel like this is going to be an easy one. But I'll start out with our first one. We usually poll our listeners on Instagram. We do a story, and we say, hey, what's your favorite quote from this movie? And listener, shout out to Jamie Norton, friend of the show. Her favorite quote is, "The word I'm looking for I can't say because there are preschool toys present." So that's one so far. We like to count theirs.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just hand it off to you. Like, if you want to, what's your favorite quote from this movie so far?
What is my favorite quote? Well, that's tough. I don't know. I have the whole movie memorized forwards and backwards. I don't know that I quote any of them particularly more than others.
Oh, now I have guilt.
Maybe it's always fun, like when my kids were and are learning to read, to go T-O-Y, toy, like to just to show like where we're reading. We're trying to There's just Woody's snarky snaps at Buzz are kind of fun, but I really do think like the best quotes are the ones that Buzz is just saying random space stuff that doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
A beryllium carbonic alloy, like stuff like that. It's not super useful
jargon
in daily life, but there it is.
I feel like I feel like the one that me and Jonathan quote the most is such a random one. It's not even a main character. It's hey everybody, I'm Sheriff Woody. Howdy, howdy,
howdy, howdy, howdy,
howdy, howdy.
I feel like that's the one.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm scared to read this whole list.
You got a long list of quotes from people?
I made a whole of us of what I could think
you two,
of as
between
I
the
was
two
watching.
of you.
Yeah.
So I'll throw out one that I just ends up coming up a lot is when they're going to get in the Pizza Planet truck and Woody says, "Get in the back, no one will see us there." The thing that comes up surprisingly a lot is negative. There are no restraining harnesses in the cargo area. It'd be much safer in the cockpit.
That's such a useful quote, though.
It's useful.
Yeah.
Anybody who ever wants to says, "Let's ride in the back," like negative.
Yeah. Okay, we'll count that. We'll count that.
Yeah.
That's 3 so far.
Okay, great.
Jonathan, hit us off.
Hey, look, I'm Picasso.
Okay, 4. Let's see. I've got this one is so random. It's Andy, and he's saying, "Yuck, yuck, yuck, funny, Mom."
Oh yeah, no. The one that actually comes up in our daily life sometimes is when my son would say like, "Ooh, and can I drive?" And I say, "Yeah, when you're 16."
Oh,
That's sweet. Okay, so we got 5 so far.
yeah.
It's already got 1 point. I pretty much, within the first 30 minutes of the movie, had the whole list written down. So I feel like we're going to
Was
get
it just
2 points
potato
already.
head quotes? Like,
Pretty much.
bed
yeah.
sheets? Who invited that kid? What you looking at, you hockey puck?
Don Rickles was a gem. Man.
There's a lot of really
Isn't
good
flying,
lines.
It's falling with style.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, to infinity and beyond is a good thing to yell if you had to jump off of something at any point in your life.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's a lot of really great lines. But I think the thing is, like, for me, it's such a character-driven movie that a lot of them, it's not like they say things that normal people say. So I don't know. For me, it's not one that I quote as often, unless it's some really small little thing. I'm trying to think. Like Woody's in Sid's room, and it's locked. There's got to be another way out of here. Like little things like it. No one would know that I'm quoting something, but I do, and that's what matters.
It's sometimes those are the
that's
best
what me and Jeremy
ones.
do. Yeah.
And that right there is the perfect definition of an inside quote.
Yeah.
That
Nobody else gets it
only
but
the
you.
people close. Yeah.
Yep.
I really like Ham's line, "Way to go, Idaho."
Yeah.
That one's
a
always
classic.
stuck with me. Ham's a good character. They're all good characters.
Dude.
We'll get to the characters
we'll get to
later.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I also jumped the gun on that one too.
Oh, you're good. This is the perfect time to panic. You are a sad, strange little man. That's a classic one to use. We've got
I
the
was
claw.
thinking about. Oh yeah.
It moves.
You have been chosen.
Oh yeah. I have been chosen. Farewell, my friends. I go home to a better place.
I was thinking about too, like the toys themselves. You know, they press the button, like the pull string. You know, like there's a snake in my boot, and all of those. You know, it's like they don't really say it, but do those count as quotes too? Kind of.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a
Yeah.
yeah. It's just a built-in.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
That one is not on any actual toy that you could buy.
Really?
Probably they don't want kids talking about poison. I don't know why.
Never
But,
thought about that. Yeah.
So again, another thing you have to get custom if you actually want that.
I would think they would. I would think they would get rid of there's a snake in my boot because I don't want kids putting snakes in boots. You know.
No, that's fine, and that's iconic. That one's more iconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
I
reach
think
for the
that
sky.
was the
Wait, I wrote
one
that
that Tom Hanks thought up. That one, the snake in my boot one. I'm pretty sure that was his contribution.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I think there's a
so
lot of
many.
quotes here. I think this is an easy pass, though. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
guys say?
That's
I don't
one
believe
of,
that man has ever been to medical school.
That one I used. Oh man, I have a vivid memory of that one. I was probably third grade. So what is that? Like 7 years old or so. And my teacher, like, he gives me a Band-Aid or something for a cut, and I use that line on him. I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school. And he, like, had to stop teaching for a little bit because he was laughing at it so much.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that the full 2 points. Yeah. There's more. Everybody knows great. This is the quote-heavy movie. So let's go ahead and go to the next test. Jonathan?
The magnificent music. So this part is worth 2 points. We kind of separate out if there's like the score and then there's like the soundtrack songs. So it could be 2 points, either or.
Well then, yeah.
Exactly.
Just give
we
it
got
to
Randy
him right
Newman.
Now.
1-2. There we go.
He's Randy Newman's 1-2 punch.
I mean, the songs are so iconic and memorable. You've Got a Friend in Me. Strange Things, I'll Go Sailing.
Sailing No More. There's those three. Yeah. And that was another thing, like, Pixar didn't want to do a musical, but Disney's like, no, we need songs, you have to. And they came back to say, well, then I guess can we get Randy Newman and he can just sing kind of about what's going on? It's not the characters singing. And they let that pass, which we get this whole, it's like a new style almost because it wasn't characters breaking into song like the other Disney movies. So
yeah, kind of like Tarzan.
Yeah,
Phil Collins.
And then
same.
Yeah,
Brother Bear.
You know, Randy Newman walked so that Phil Collins could run.
Ooh, Jeremy will not agree with you on that one, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I appreciate the sentiment. I'm one of those few people that think Brother Bear is the greatest Disney movie of all time, and I know that is very much a hot take. So you can roast me if you want.
You're allowed.
Yeah. Okay, good.
It's your show. You do what you want.
You know what? You're right.
Right. It's about time. 143 episodes.
Yeah,
I'm doing
Brother
what
Bear's
I want.
Really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically our criteria for this is: can you recognize the score? If you were to just listen to the score, could you guess like that's from that movie? And I would say yes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
I'd say so. But of course, I'm very biased about this. It's like etched into my brain.
Yeah.
But I think I don't want to go on a tangent, so I'm going to tell us when we're done, if that's okay. He came up with some really good themes for different characters in the first movie, and then in the second movie, he did a couple more, but they kind of dropped him and used him incorrectly for 4, and a little bit in 3. Like they brought back a theme that was really cool in the first one, and the second one it wasn't there, but it was back in the third, and I was like, I like this. It's this goodness. It's like Woody scheming kind of dun 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 dun, and it works in both of them, so that's fine. I'll let that one pass. But in 4, they just played whatever seemed to work. It felt like temp tracks, and I'm sorry, Mr. Newman. He did a great job and everything, but I think it was the direction of the movie that they used the wrong motifs in the wrong places, and it bothered me a lot because, like I said, it's etched in my brain. But like they do have good, like motifs for different characters or different locations, have different types of sound, and it's really good.
I get that. I feel like they've kind of done that with Star Wars too. Some of the John Williams themes, and they've just kind of started to apply them just as background music,
plug and play.
But they were tied to a character or like the Empire or something, and so now it's kind of that musical language is getting muddled.
Yeah,
in the mix. But
it's a shame.
I get what you're saying. Well, are we giving this one 2 points then? I think we are.
Yeah, it's got at least 3 bangers. So for the soundtrack, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
They released a really cool, like full soundtrack that has every musical cue from the whole movie. A couple years too late. We could have really used that when we were making ours, but I bought it anyways when it came out, and it's really cool. It has the one track that's just the Pizza Planet truck rock music, and
dude,
there's
awesome.
some really cool tracks on that. So Spotify that.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll have to look at that.
And it has a disc with some of Randy Newman's demos of like songs that didn't make it in, or like it's just him sitting on the piano and trying to come up with stuff. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. And I mean, they continued to use him for years and years. I mean, he did such a great job. So
Yeah.
I mean, like Toy Story, Monsters Inc., and then they brought him back for Cars, right?
Yeah.
Cars.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, he just kind of. Oh, and Bug's Life. Can't forget about Bug's Life. Yeah. So I mean, he was like Pixar's composer for
the
years
first
until
3 movies, and then Nemo broke the mold and got his cousin or something. So
Thomas.
Yeah,
And
Thomas
then-
Newman.
and then we
Giacchino came in.
Giacchino, I dig his stuff so much. It's so cool,
Dude.
but it's a very distinct sound as well, and it's
Yeah.
not Randy Newman, which is the same. Like
Yeah.
he's also pretty distinct. He's very bumpity.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like, at least Toy Story seems a lot like, I don't know if you're familiar with Aaron Copland. That he's a composer from a long time ago, but he did a lot of Western, like Americana, like space Western stuff.
Okay.
It sounded.
Well, that was
You can, like,
probably some of the direction they gave him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff. Makes you feel like you're riding a horse listening to classical music.
Oh yeah. Which is definitely what they were going for with Toy Story. So
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Well, let's give 2 points to that. Let's move on to the third test, the character test. And we really haven't nailed down this test properly until today. So
nobody really.
it's hard to
passed
like analyze the
test until today.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, we just haven't we've just talked about it, and we haven't had a real solid test to go through. So what I've decided what we're going to do is we have 5 boxes to check, and it can only get 3 to pass. It can get all 5 to pass, but it only needs 3 to pass. We've got the lead hero. That's Woody. Check. We got the good villain. Who do you think the villain's going to be?
The good villain, or just you're saying like who's
Or
the
like
villain?
we need a good villain, you know.
Oh, okay.
And this is an interesting movie because wouldn't Woody also be his own villain?
Yeah.
In a way?
I mean, Buzz is the antagonist until Sid is the
Yeah.
antagonist, and then
Right.
now they work together, and it's so. I mean, yeah. I mean, Sid is the villain of Toy Story, so check, right?
Yeah.
We can give that to Sid.
But then
Okay,
there's
and then
scary. The scary mutants are bad guys
Also
until they're
scary.
not. Until they're not.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
Misunderstood.
Yeah.
Island of Misfit Toys.
Literally.
Yeah. And then we've got supporting characters. Like, are the side characters strong enough to elevate the movie? This movie in particular, 100%.
They're almost too strong. They almost.
I
take
think
over
they're
the
more
movie.
strong than
It's just a great ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah.
best ensemble, honestly.
They're really struggling now because they're trying to make more movies, and it's like, do we really have to bring back 20 characters? Like,
Yeah.
it's
We
a
gotta
lot.
have like 5 new additions for each movie.
Yeah.
And then the ones we love don't get enough screen time, and here we are.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And
Who
now
do you
they're
think
just like,
needs
just give
more-
them the tablet.
More screen time.
Who needs more screen time?
Yeah, in
Like-
your opinion.
Like in the new one that's coming out in a month that everybody listening to this probably already seen. I don't know. Probably Ham Rex, Potato Head, Slinky, like that group. They always
That's the
they,
core, yeah.
They kind of get cut short in each one. I mean, 3 they got a lot. Like they're really good in 3, but yeah, like were they even in 4? I don't remember.
Yeah.
The 4 is kind of a blur.
I don't. I went to the thing and did the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind thing, so that one's gone. I don't know. Did they make a 4?
They did,
I don't
and
know.
it was.
Oh,
okay.
No.
All right.
I don't know. I had hopes.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I, didn't,
think
I didn't
maybe-
love 4's ending for sure.
I feel good about 5. I think maybe it'll right some of the wrongs they made in 4.
We can only hope.
I'm not sure. Chris Stapleton made a song for that. I liked that one at least. I'm a Chris Stapleton fan.
We
But yeah.
So
Just
side
as far as
characters, yeah. This
Yeah,
movie's
check.
very
So that's
solid,
3.
Yeah.
yeah.
We've got the minor character. / cameos. Like sometimes there's like in the Muppet movie, we got Steve Martin as a great cameo. That's full of cameos. We got to have that representation here. I would say the minor characters would be the aliens, if not John Ratzenberger's Ham. I don't know, because he's like in every single Pixar movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He wasn't a cameo yet.
He wasn't. Yeah, he became a cameo later.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but
maybe we'll check that.
I guess aliens would be like the side characters, the like come in for a scene, do their thing, and don't come back. Which, I mean, I don't know if you count like the Pizza Planet driver or the other humans that you don't even see their face.
Yeah.
The world is populated despite their technological, like they couldn't do it really well, but they still made the world feel full of people.
Wasn't like the kid's Andy's birthday party?
Yes.
Wasn't it just like Andy copied and pasted?
Yeah,
a bunch
different
of times
haircuts,
with,
different skin tones, and it's just Andy. Yeah. Because
they did what
why
they
would
could.
you? Yeah, you can't. You don't have enough money to make more kids, and there you go.
Yeah.
More time.
Yeah. And then our last category is the scene stealer. And usually it's like the comic relief or someone who just steals the scene in general. I would normally put Mr. Potato Head there, but I feel like the scene stealer of this whole movie is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
I would nominate Rex as well, because just the last time I watched this movie was just reminded of how great he is.
He is.
Like he's the one I think that makes me laugh the most. Yeah.
You root for him too the most. I feel
like he doesn't want to have a conflict with Woody. Like he's like, whatever, guy. Like, why just stop fighting? Yeah. He can relate.
Yeah.
We were big like Jim Varney fans from like all the Ernest movies and stuff. So I remember being excited about any time like Slinky Dog was on screen and being like, "Oh, I know that voice."
Yeah, we have a soft spot in our heart for Slinky for sure.
He's great.
Well, I guess that works. It checks.
Oh, you found one.
Yeah.
For those
just
of you who are
one.
just listening
just
only and not watching, Jonathan just pulled out a Slinky Dog and waved him around.
Okay, so I guess we'll just check all 5 of those boxes. They're pretty good characters. I feel like this is 110% effort on all these characters, well written.
Yeah. My only note on
iconic.
this whole category was just like 10 out of 10 characters. Like it's just such a great ensemble.
Well,
the movie's so funny too.
Oh yeah. If you have trouble in the future episodes picking like figuring out, are these characters, worthy of this category, just think, do people still dress up like this for Halloween? Like, is this still a thing? Yeah. If you saw this character, on the street, would you know that's from this movie? That's how I would judge it. That's how I would judge it. If you ran into this character on the street, would you know that it's from this movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure kids are still dressing up like, Buzz Lightyear and stuff at Halloween and stuff like that. So.
Every year.
Yeah.
That's how I...
That's a good addition.
Yeah.
Were you going to say you dressed up as him this year?
No. No.
We were in Scouts, so I was like the chubby little Boy Scout kid in middle school, so I definitely went Russell for sure a couple of years in a row.
Just wear the same uniform,
pretty much. So
so 4 is the rewatchable review. So basically just how rewatchable is the movie. We're big like National Treasure fans, so we can rewatch that one like over and over and over again. Does this live up to that standard? Some of these other ones, is it so good that you could watch it like twice in a day? Oh, you're the one that lived and breathed this movie, so I don't know. Do you still? This is the ultimate test right here. Me and Jeremy don't even need to answer this question. Like after making this, live action version, can you still rewatch Toy Story?
Oh, absolutely. It was in theaters earlier this year or last year. We went and watched it.
That's awesome.
It's I don't watch it the same because now I just remember being a teenager and like trying to find how many books, like how many blocks and how many Tinker Toys. Like
a little bit of stress creeps in.
Yeah, I don't know that it's stress or just like, wow, like this is really something. Like they accomplished a big thing, and it reminds me of like trying to do something big as a teenager. So now my own version of it, is that rewatchable? That's a different question. I think yes, but I need more breaks from that than the real one.
That makes sense.
I think in like 20 years we're gonna get the digitally remastered version.
Of Toy
when
Story,
you get around to it. Yeah.
Or of mine.
Of your Toy Story.
Oh.
Not trying to put that on you. I'm just kidding.
No, it's supposed to be 420p.
It's the artistic choice.
It was a choice. And the choice was, this is the camera I own, so let's get shooting already.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know that you still can watch it after all this time.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, this was a hard one for me to answer because I can't say that I've rewatched this one a lot in recent years, but that's also because me and Jeremy have put off rewatching certain movies because we know we want to do it on the podcast.
It's also a curse of the quotes.
So it's like, oh, I can't wait to cover that so I can watch it again, So
you don't just say like, hey, I'm going to watch this, so it needs to be on the list next week.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's our excuse.
Yeah,
so,
okay, good.
I would say compared to the other ones, it's weird. I probably haven't watched this one as much in recent years, the first one. But it's also the one that I say is my favorite. So I'm conflicted here. I don't know.
I'm a Toy Story 2 man myself.
Yeah.
That's the other acceptable answer. Thank you.
Yeah. This one, I was younger, and obviously Sid and his whole villainous dwelling. I was also very scared of dogs. So this was a very terrifying movie for me growing up. Yeah. I still loved it, every second of it, except for those seconds,
Right, except for those seconds.
So I'll let it pass just because it's so good. Yeah. But I remember not wanting... I would always skip to the second one because this one, I did not want to see that dog chase me through that screen.
Well, that's pretty much everybody's only complaint of like, well, it aged really well, except that dog looks hideous. Like, oh, come on. Like, they picked a short-haired dog on purpose.
Yeah.
And they actually look like that if you meet a bull terrier in real life. So
I would love to. I thought they only existed in Target ads.
No, they're real. They're not a magical creature.
Must be a West Coast dog or something.
Maybe.
We just never had dogs growing up because our dad was a mailman, so.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah. It's in our blood to just have something against them,
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Okay, well, I guess we are passing that as well.
I would say so. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Man, this movie's doing pretty good so far.
Well, I think if we're going by points, I think we passed, but let's see if we can go for all of them.
Yeah, might as well. All right, the sensational set design test. Now, this one's a little tricky because it's our first animated movie that we've done for this. So let's just call it set design, world building in general. So we think of it like, does the set blow your mind, or did they find like an iconic filming location? Or did they create an iconic filming location? Yes. Pizza Planet is one of the greatest restaurants I've ever wanted to go to. It's like every kid's dream.
It still is, I think. I still think it's
Yeah.
I just going back to your live action, that was one of the sequences I was like most excited to see, like what you would do, like once you finally left Andy's room, and I thought that was pretty fun. That whole like going to the gas station, hopping on the truck, getting to Pizza Planet, that was really fun. Yeah.
Well, thanks. That was really fun to make as well.
Yeah.
If I will not do a remastered version, but
that's okay.
The Pizza Planet truck, only a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years after we made the movie, I ended up having a truck that's now the Pizza Planet truck. It's a lot more movie accurate than the one we got. So like, in my driveway is a better truck than the one we used in the movie. I sometimes have to explain that. It's like, no, that truck's not in it, but like that's a different thing. But the truck is kind of a location. The truck is kind of a location.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. I think the thing that they had to design every part of every set, and then there were, because computers make straight lines, they had to have somebody go in and add dents in the walls and scratches and dirt and stuff. So like, yes, because they had to make dirt. I think that gives them a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people we get confused too, because the characters are props, but also the cars or the vehicles are props.
Yeah.
But I think we put characters as characters and vehicles not as props, and they are part of the location itself and the set design. So
this movie,
that's a pass for sure.
It blurs lines between props and main characters. So
it's so complex, you know.
Yeah.
Criterion Collection, here we come.
Right.
But like the wallpaper in Andy's room, like, is iconic. Just like the set design there. Yeah.
I wonder how much money Pixar has made just from selling that pattern.
I think probably zero, because we would have bought it and it didn't exist. So we went with Michael's like teacher bulletin board paper as much as we could afford around like most of the room in ours.
Yeah,
man.
So no, they don't make it. I mean, you could do it yourself, I guess, but maybe Etsy people are making that.
Etsy definitely has that.
Yeah.
There's no way. All right. And then, I guess that's Andy's room. Sid's room, his house, terrifying place to be. Like the Shining
carpet,
homage to the carpet,
I was going to mention where, I mean, Pixar's known for all their Easter eggs, and it started here in Toy Story. Like, would we include that as part of the set design? You know, just like, you know, the books on the shelves and their references to Pixar short films.
Sometimes they're props.
Is that a prop? See,
I feel like it's a prop. It's a perfect segue, because our next one is props.
Okay.
So.
If you want to get technical, like movie language, if they pick it up and do something with it, it's a prop. But if it's just there, then it's set design.
Okay.
I think that's the correct answer.
So the books are set design.
Yes.
But then like the Home Improvement Binford toolbox is
that's a prop, because
that's
Buzz
a prop.
Pushes it. Sid uses it to put on top of the box. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's your answer. So if you have a separate category for props, you can include the toolbox.
Okay.
Well, this is one of the reasons we needed you on the show. You're giving us clarity on our own test, you know?
Hey,
no problem.
Honorary producer for the show.
Yeah.
Thanks. Wow, what an honor.
Okay, well, dude, let's just go into our next test. Okay. Surprisingly, it's called the proprietary props test. Is there a standout iconic prop that you'd like to steal and store in your movie default vault? If you had your own movie museum that you didn't show anybody, you just kept for yourself.
I'm in it right now.
Yeah.
But you know, a funny one I thought of is I think Buzz's arm counts as a prop once Woody uses it.
Buzz's arm, but not Buzz.
Not connected to his body.
Detached
it becomes
arm.
a prop. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he slaps him across the face with his own hand. And,
fair.
You can't do that in most movies. Slap a character across the face with their own arm. And it's still G. This movie is rated G.
They left out all the gore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you consider the Pizza Planet claw machine? Because some people in this movie think it's a sentient being, but it's not.
No, it's not a toy.
It's not a toy. But the aliens think it's a sentient being.
They think the claw is, but there's somebody's controlling it. So the better question is, what about the magic 8-ball? Like, I think that one's alive. I think that one's alive. Like,
I think
Etch.
That's alive.
Don't count on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's actually giving real answers.
Yeah.
When he's alive.
Fair.
And so no.
So is the claw machine a prop?
I think it's a set.
It's a set. Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because if you were writing the script, I could pull out the script if you want, but I won't.
Okay.
You could. I'm gonna say they probably put a new scene heading, interior claw.
Okay.
So I think I think that's a set.
Okay. All the technical questions here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, what about like the walkie-talkie, like the
That's kind of a toy.
The army men are like carrying around, and they're trying to do the reconnaissance. You know?
Okay. The baby monitor, I think, is a
baby monitor
tool. I don't. Are you asking if it's alive, or are you asking if it's a prop?
Oh, just as a prop.
It's a prop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not a character. So.
But that's kind of risky too, because the karaoke machine, that's a tool and a character.
Yes, you're right.
So
he's got a name. He has no lines. So
does that make it like? Should we just consider these characters packaging or accessories as props?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is very confusing.
This is probably the only movie that this is going to be an actual question on.
Yeah. We broke the test.
What is a prop?
Man!
Is this a prop or a character?
The whole movie's a prop.
Ball is in this.
Yeah.
What about
it's moved around.
What about
I feel
this?
like that's the best answer.
The rocket, the big one.
The big one.
That would be a good one.
That's a good prop.
Have on the shelf or something.
Just picking your favorite thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
I mean, I'm going to go with the one that I picked on my shelf currently, and that's the Luxo ball.
The lamp.
And
well,
the
the lamp, too, I mean, but Andy's is red, but it's the same lamp. So Yeah. Ours in our movie's silver because I wasn't going to paint mine. I wanted to keep it like the Pixar one, so.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We made a CGI intro for this that we'll probably put on the front. That's purple, because our branding's purple.
Lamp, yeah.
So, but okay, well, I guess out of all that confusion, I think we're gonna pass it somehow.
Great. we could name props eventually.
We could name some props.
Yeah.
How about the bowling ball that smashes Woody's head out of the when he opens the closet door and the bowling ball falls on his head? That's a good prop.
I don't know how iconic that is, though. Like, would you recognize that particular bowling ball as a Toy Story thing?
No one else would, but I would know. So
you would know. You would.
You would know. Sid's dad's bowling ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say our official answer is Luxo ball.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Because it existed before this movie, but I think people still sometimes will call it a Toy Story ball. Yeah. And so it's like, all right, fine. I'm not
It kicked off Toy Story.
Yeah.
And Toy Story kicked off Pixar.
Right.
As its first official movie. So, I think that's a
good one.
Great choice.
That's a good one.
Okay. All right. Let's go test number 7. Fantastic foods and where to find them. Are there any standout foods, either in real life or animated, that make you want to just jump into the movie and chow down?
Into Toy Story specifically?
Toy Story specifically.
Soggy Fruit Loops.
Soggy Fruit Loops. Okay. Yeah, we wrote that one down, I think.
That's, I think, maybe the only one. You don't actually see any pizza.
Yeah, you think you'd see pizza.
That's
like a nice hero shot, but there's not.
No, not important to the story.
Yeah.
The alien slime drink at the Pizza Planet, but it doesn't look that appetizing.
No.
It's like congealed Mountain Dew.
I imagined it was like Surge or something from back in the day,
The consistency makes you think it's a slushy, but... Or maybe it's just the sound.
Oh, it could be a slushy.
Like an icy machine. That
like
would get
Monsters
real
Inc.
messy.
The coffee.
Yeah, gross.
The sludge.
I loved that. I was like, that looks like brownie batter.
Yeah, this one, I was thinking no.
No?
As far as the foods go.
You don't want any soggy Fruit Loops?
Yeah, no.
As binoculars?
It's been sitting out all day,
Yeah.
That one, I think sorry, random. With the Fruit Loops, I think I remember hearing that they, it was going to be Scud's water bowl with, flies and gross stuff in its slobber, but that was just getting too tough to make, that texture. So they're like, if we do a really good sound effect of a sploosh, and then he has cereal on him, then we make the picture, we connect the picture, even though he's not wet when he comes up, you figure out what happened, and it sells the effect, and then that's funny. It's an extra joke, so...
and Sid is totally the type of kid that would leave an empty bowl of cereal on his floor.
Oh, most of his room is just garbage. I made lists of things we needed to get, and it was mostly just trash.
Where's this kid's parents, man?
Where are we going to get trash from? Oh, man.
Yeah. All right, so our first test this has failed.
Yeah, I'm okay
Sadly.
with that. I'm all right with that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan, hit us with the next one.
Well, this is the cinematography/animation category. Was it genuinely impressive, or did they phone it in? Question mark. This movie was so innovative. You already mentioned this. This was the first like fully feature-length computer-generated animated movie, I believe. I mean, there's no way that this doesn't get a pass here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's a category for change the way movies are made, but this would fall into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one can get full points there.
It was definitely a flex. I feel like this is the Citizen Kane of computer animation. Like it's so good for its time.
That bad, huh?
But I'm gonna watch Toy Story 2 anyways. It did so much for its time.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's actually kind of mean towards Toy Story, I would say.
To compare it to Citizen Kane, yeah.
I put this in my notes. This doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's like I feel like you have to see Toy Story to appreciate all the other Pixar movies to come. I just feel like even though they're not in the same like universe, they're like it created that visual language for all the Pixar movies to come, and I feel like that's just like it just kind of made the template going forward.
Yeah. Well, not even just Pixar, just all animated movies. Like people were worried that there would never be another 2D hand-drawn thing again because Toy Story was so good.
Yeah.
And so
kind of happened.
Yeah, kind of a little bit, but not because of that, but because it's cheaper. So
yeah.
Back then it certainly wasn't, but yeah. So people will fight you though on now it is, but no, then they had to invent stuff. But no, people might fight you on saying they're not all in the same universe, but I'm not one of those people. So
yeah.
Wait, so you are a fan of the Pixar theory?
Not particularly.
Or you're not?
Not particularly. Okay. It's fun to pretend, but
it's fun for a while.
Canon. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Now there's just too many random multiverses now, so yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't. Multiverse is not fun. Unless it's Spider-Man, where you get to see all those actors at once. That's the only way.
Yeah.
That's the only exception.
It ended at that point.
Yep.
All right. Well, I feel like it was good. The animation was great for its time.
It's even
I'm gonna
great
pass
now.
it, even though it's kind of chunky, clunky.
Yeah. Clunky. Well, there's some hard edges, but it doesn't look bad by any means. There's plenty of that out there, and this isn't one of them. It still looks good, and that's kind of the way they came to what the movie was going to be at all. Is because it's like, well, what looks good in 3D animation? Well, plastic.
Right.
It looks kind of plasticky, so I guess we'll have all the characters be toys. So that's makes the movie.
Yeah, they definitely used their hurdles as advantages.
Yeah.
While also not phoning it in at the same time, and very much respect that. Mm-hmm. So that's a pass.
Yeah,
and then
it's got to.
We have 2 more tests left, and then we'll be on our way. But we've got the costume test, the cool costume test. Now, this is another one where I'm like, I don't know if I want to consider the toys costumes but then I do because there's so many Halloween costumes.
Yes.
At the same time.
I was going to go back to the Halloween costumes. I mean, people are dressing up as these characters, so I feel like you got to give it a pass.
Mm-hmm. And then,
if we were to be sticklers on that, I would suggest Sid's skull T-shirt. I can identify that as that's from Toy Story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He also doesn't change his shirt at all either. But Andy has a couple of costume changes, and his mom has to wear leggings because flowy clothes was too difficult to animate. So so that was a choice. But hey, they look good. They all, I think, any of the characters people are still dressing up like that, and you would recognize
Yeah.
it. So yeah, costumes for sure.
For sure. All right. Okay. This brings
All
us
right.
to our... Oh, wait. I also wanted to say, if we were going to dive into that doesn't count as their costumes. So they're wearing... Since they're toys and they were born with that, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Does
part of them,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
Does the fast food trash disguise count
Oh.
as a costume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like Star Wars. They steal the stormtroopers' suits,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that's how they get in. It's the same exact thing. That's how
So
they
is this
get
going to be
into
you and your wife's Halloween costume this year? A drink and
them dressed up as a cup and
Big
a drink.
Mac.
I've thought about it, but we haven't. I don't have time for that
It's
kind
on
of
the
stuff.
back burner. It's
Yeah,
on the back
yeah.
burner.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
That's a unique one, though.
Yeah. Wait, you don't get it? I'm like disguised Buzz and disguised Woody
No, you'd get
from
it.
Pizza Planet.
They would get
no,
it because it says Pizza Planet on it. You'd have boots coming
Yeah.
out the bottom. You'd get it. People would get it. Plus, I'd drive the truck. I could accessory to the costume.
You're always in costume, kind of.
The
so
truck is at
That's
least.
great. Is that your daily driver? The Pizza
Not
Planet
at
truck?
all.
Okay.
The AC is not good enough for that, and it's only a 2-seater, and I have children now,
Right.
so it was a daily driver for a long time.
Now it's a yard ornament.
Basically,
A great one.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe not.
maybe not.
All right. Well, our last test to determine if this is a stapliest, or quack is a cool credits test. Now, there's 3 factors in this. One, this is worth 1 point, but there's a bonus point, so basically 2. How creative are the opening credits and the end credits? Does it factor a cool animation? This whole movie does. Anything creative, and it has bonus points if there's a great, memorable, interactive DVD menu.
Oh,
And
okay.
the reason
Well,
why it's a bonus point is because a lot of movies we cover weren't built.
They weren't made
weren't
for
made
DVDs,
before
yeah.
DVDs.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
this was
so-
a VHS for us.
or
This was
after
a
DVDs
VHS.
at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
rest in peace. So, Jonathan, what do you think? I think the opening credits are great. I think
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just like You've Got a Friend in Me music video. I mean, with the montage of just seeing what this movie's all about, of just like the toys wanting to be there for Andy, the joy that it brings on the child's face. Like, I feel like that's just the best part. I mean, it's just like a really great intro for the movie. Yeah,
in Pixar in general, I'd say. The end credits, I feel like it's just basically icons that they drew, along with the they didn't like phone it in for that.
There's a
threw
little
in
bit of
some
a
things.
visual element to it, a little bit.
It's basic, it's eye-catching enough. I would say that counts.
I don't think they expected kids to wait through it.
Right.
As I told you earlier, this is the one part of the movie I remember seeing when I was 3 years old.
Yeah, you need to
So
make this decision.
I'm giving it a pass. Cool credits, man.
All right.
It was the coolest
cool
credits I'd ever seen.
At one point.
Right.
Okay. All right, and then our bonus point is, does it have a great DVD menu? Now, since it came out before,
It did, but
whenever DVDs came out, I don't know if we want to count the first ever edition it had, because there's a couple different editions. I went and looked. The first one that came out in 2000 is just a static DVD menu. It's not fun at all. It's just the movie poster, blank, blank, blank. I don't know if we should count that.
Here?
If
for
that's
those
from
of you who
2000.
are only listening,
I always pull out the DVD.
Oh, they
Jonathan
can
pulled up
tell
DVD.
by the sound
Oh,
of the
okay.
DVD.
Okay,
Of
This
course.
is what I call the caffeine-free Coke edition of
yeah.
Toy Story.
because
Just
it's
this color
shiny
here.
gold, yeah.
Shiny
Yeah.
gold.
It feels like it's a very basic DVD, though.
I think I have the 2010 edition right here.
The gold collection.
Well, you've got a later 2000s DVD. There's Toy Story 2-pack. That DVD menu is not super exciting. The one that we had, and it's actually a re-render that they did, I think, for this movie, the 10th anniversary one,
Okay.
is pretty fun. It's a really fun menu. Do you have a
Yeah.
screenshot? Oh my goodness.
I don't have a screenshot.
I was ready for.
man.
But I was going to talk to you all about it. I can find a screenshot really quick.
You're
This
fine.
is a podcast. No,
Add it in post.
So basically, yeah, I'll throw it in post. It is the 10th anniversary one is my favorite because the 2010 one is just like kind of concept
Is that
art, just
this?
floating on the wall.
Is that this?
I think it's the Blu-ray version with the
Okay.
kind of gross.
Yeah. This
phoned
cover.
in
This
movie
cover
poster.
was bad too.
Yeah,
just
it was just like
clip
this is our
art.
brand.
Just clip art. Yeah, I know they wanted to match the other movies in look, but this clip art. For those of you who are just listening only, it's a Blu-ray of Toy
He's
Story
doing that to
from
himself
not
now.
that too long, and it's got this weird purpley haze, and the characters are just like copy pasted with no shadows or anything. It's bad.
Yeah.
That's our color scheme. That's not Toy Story's color palette,
Yeah.
you know?
What were
This is
they
the Inside
thinking?
Quotes edition, if you look closely. Yeah. So close, it's so fine print you can't read it. Well, I would say I want to pass this, give it the bonus point, because the 2005 edition is really cool. It's got, like, your POV alien in the crowd watching the TV in Andy's room, and it's just, like, all the scenes and stuff. From there, it gets kind of, boring, but, like,
The
the
TV's really
aliens, like, turn
cool.
around and talk to you, and it's pretty cool.
He like
And they
points
did
to
the
his
same
watch,
thing-
Like they like hurry up and pick the DVD. Let's start the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it when they boss you around on a DVD menu. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, play the movie.
Bossing
Yeah.
you around like we're on a DVD.
Yeah. And then they did the same exact thing for the Toy Story 2 that year. But only they added Wheezy in.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm
cool.
going to count it, even though I'm going to give them a break.
It
Like,
was
DVDs
later
weren't a
on.
thing.
It was later on.
Yeah, they
So-
didn't have to
They didn't
go
have
to
to
that
do
effort.
that later, but
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
And
They
there's
went
even
hard.
hidden stuff on that menu. Like it only comes on sometimes. You go pick it and whatever. Yeah.
I
it's
love
really
it.
cool.
The art of a DVD menu.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all gone. I wish the streaming had fun menus, at least.
Not at all. It's the opposite.
Overwhelming interface. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a bonus point. First time that's ever gotten that.
Okay.
It's our third movie we've done, but
Yeah, right. That's good.
that gets the full
That's
2
great.
points, which brings us to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12
10
points.
Oh, 12. Yay.
12.
I think this officially labels this as a stapliest picture for Inside Quotes. So,
There you go. We did it.
congratulations to
We
the
really
Story
did it.
team.
There
Since
Well,
we're
they
talking
did
about
it, but you know.
They
you
did it, then
happen-
you did it, now we all did it.
There we
you
go.
know? It's like, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Do you happen to have? I know you had the Indiana Jones. Did you make a DVD version of live action Toy Story?
Yeah, but it's not for anybody but me.
Oh, okay. No, don't show it to us.
Oh no! I don't mean you can't see it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just mean like I didn't print these. We don't sell these. It
Okay.
doesn't exist. But you know what I did is I made a DVD menu where the aliens are watching the TV and
Did you really?
yeah, but it was only for me. No one else is gonna. Well, me and anybody at Pixar that we were handing them to.
That is so cool.
Oh, man.
And
Hey,
so
listeners
that's
down
it.
below, we'll just like pirate this movie and make our own merch, for
Make
it.
your own
We'll make an
merch.
Inside Quotes edition of his, and steal it.
Yeah.
okay,
Steal the stolen version.
just steal the stolen
we'll give
version
him,
and then
We'll give him 3% of all our sales.
that seems a little low considering
It'll be
amount of
zero,
effort,
probably.
but okay, yeah. That's fine.
I don't think we have a
that'd
live
be the
merch
most money
store.
I've ever made on this, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like
That's
when you have
cool.
the copywritten music in the
We
whole
don't
movie.
make any money at all. Yeah.
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 Mhm.
What a shame.
Who needs it?
Yeah. It's just money, money, money. That's all it is.
Oh,
Money,
I
money,
see
money.
what you did there.
All right, so I guess 12 out of 10 gives us a 5 stars on Letterboxd at least, so we can
Oh,
put
yeah,
that on
for
there.
sure.
Yeah. Jonathan,
That's
you want
great.
to start us out with the outro?
Well, yeah, Jonathan, I just wanted to thank you for coming on.
Yes,
I know
sir.
we went a little long, but appreciate you joining us
Yeah.
and doing the IQ test
Yeah.
with us and everything.
Thanks so much. Well, we had to fit everything you normally do plus every random tangent that I wanted to do. So that went a little long.
That's
Sorry.
awesome.
But thank you. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I really enjoyed just kind of going through your YouTube channel and everything. It definitely reminded me of like the old days of YouTube that I miss, that it's just, it really is a nice little time capsule. And I know that this is the most viewed thing on your channel and everything, but I did really enjoy your short films and everything.
Thank
I
you.
thought they were pretty cool.
What was the one with the Muppet, the remote one, the scientist? What was that called?
Yes, it's called Out of Remote Control.
Out of Remote Control. That one made me laugh out loud.
Oh, thank you.
It was really funny. I'm a big sucker for Muppets, though.
Okay, there's a couple more puppet shorts on there if you dig a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Puppets was kind of Jesse's thing. My co-director that was kind of his thing. I was like, I don't need to do puppets. It just makes everything more difficult. But he pushed forward, and we did a few, and I really like how they turned out. Yeah, so thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll tell our listeners to definitely go check out your channel and see the live action Toy Story video if they haven't already.
Anything else you'd like to plug?
Yeah.
I think YouTube's a great place to stay up to date. There's also JP and Beyond Instagram, which I will maybe share things soon. I'm still working on projects, but like YouTube will consistently, it rewards people that throw content out all the time, and that's just not me. So,
and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm making stuff still. Even if you don't see it, you'll just have to wait longer, and then you will. So
okay, all right.
So thanks for asking.
Everybody, just go subscribe to JP and Beyond, and then you'll see on his own schedule.
That's right. Well, I guess if the algorithm decides to show it to you, so hit the other thing that you have to do besides just subscribing.
Just check his page every single day.
Yeah. Just refresh.
You can sign up. I haven't sent a newsletter out yet, but there's a spot on the JP and Beyond website that you could sign up for a newsletter. I haven't done one before, but I might. So give us an email if that's the kind of thing you like.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. There's ways of knowing.
Okay. Should we do a closing script?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Sorry.
All right. Well, another day, another staple, and in this case, it's a stapliest staple. Our only question left is, what's your favorite inside quote from Toy Story 1995? Leave your favorite quote down below in the comments, or let us know on Instagram at InsideQuotesCast.
Yeah, and if you haven't followed us, go ahead and do that, and let us know if there are any other movies you want us to cover on the show.
Our show art was done by Bryce Bridgman, and you can find him on Instagram at GroovyBridge.
And we would love it if you left us a 5-star review. If you do, we promise to read it out on the show, but more importantly, 5 stars, and we'll take you and a group of your friends to Pizza Planet.
Yes! Oh, I want the alien sludge.
I want that. I'm going to do that right now.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We hoped you enjoyed listening to us talk about our childhood staples just as much as we have. And if you did, make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube if you want to watch us, so that you don't miss out on a future episode.
Boom, I did it. 5 stars on...
Yes!
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you.
That's what it takes. If you want me to give you 5 stars, I need to be on the show.
Wait, so how are you going to do that whenever you're listening to the show when we post it?
Oh, man.
It's too late.
All right. Well, everybody else do what he's done.
Okay, good.
Also, yeah, if you like the show, share it with a friend.
Until next week, we'll see you next time on Inside Quotes.
And remember, us toys can see everything.
So play nice.
And then I go, ah!
See you.